I don't even know if Han used the clip or not. The other night I was like, hey, we're doing the night shift, let's follow along, and I just forgot to record again. Oh, love it. G'day. A lot of things have happened. Hold on, today's the day. Oh, there we go. Need some sun. So white. Oh, I'm very white, Hannah. I'm so white, I need the sun to attack me with its rays. Yeah. So anyway, it's just, oh man, the last month has just been smackdown. Absolute smackdown. So we had a rate rise that finally hit us and forced us to change. We had, I lost a contract in the morning, which means that we lost about somewhere between 30 and 40% of our incomings into the business. Oh, never been smacked down this hard before. All I'm waiting for is just to get sick again. You watch, it's gonna come. So we're running out of money now, officially. We're on the way down instead of on the way up, which is not fun. The bonus there is because of the recent budget changes and forcing that now we have a timeline. Hey, probably the plus side, we have a timeline for when we're looking to get out of the country now. And the good thing with going backwards is that we needed to sell off assets anyway. Yay, chronic positivity. So we're getting there. We're gonna get there. I heard feedback from Apple last night on Prompter. They had one small change that they wanted to clarify, so I've sent them some supporting documentation, hoping that within the next, I'm hoping tonight actually, that they'll have Prompter approved for the App Store, which will be nice. Then I can start promoting it. Probably should have started promoting it before now, but hey, that's what you learn building for the first time. Had some advancements and setbacks when it comes to Vanuatu. So advancements, I now have 2 direct contacts in the immigration office. And one of them is the daughter of a friend of mine, and the other, somebody finally got back to me, all within 12 hours, which was pretty cool. The downside is the one that got back to me basically to say that that whole plan you got around this particular visa, we don't do that one anymore. Oh, so getting there. I've just got to reassess and try and figure out what's next. I'm so tired, man. I cannot think. I'm trying to force myself to get out, get into the sun. I need some vitamin D desperately. I've just been cooped up inside. Oh, it feels very hopeless at the moment, to be honest. Just getting my nose rubbed in the ground and pushed down further and further by everything. Nothing's going to plan. That's life. That's literally all I'm doing at the moment. It's just trying things, getting them smacked down in front of me, falling behind. I got nothing super positive to report, unfortunately, but that's just life. I did have an idea. We've had issues with our driveway, right? Where because the slope is not correct, not ideal, then we can't really have a motorized gate, which we did. I put that in when Hannah was still pregnant, just because, you know, getting her in and out of the car was a nightmare, and in the rain, and so I thought, oh well, we'll get one in. But then the dogs started escaping, and every rain the driveway would change shape. I have an idea, and I have no idea how well it's going to work. I've got it. The other thing is I've got to operate on a budget. Crazy budget for everything we try. But I went and borrowed a drill bit off somebody in the community the other day. And when I got to their driveway, they had just a taut cable across the driveway and the gate open. I was like, oh, is it okay to drive over? He goes, yeah. He goes, it's to stop the dogs from getting out under the fence. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Lucky I took the truck because it was quite high. I'm wondering, Could I do similar, but also then have sort of some small timber ramps right at the edge of the gate? So I can lift the gate up, maybe like half a foot above the ground, have some taut cable so the dogs can't get over, under, and then have some ramps so that the lower cars can safely get over it. Maybe. And the best part is, because the chainsaw hasn't been working too well, I may have the right timber to build those ramps right here, just kind of chilling and waiting to be put to use. Obviously it is getting currently eaten by ants, but if I get to it quick enough, I might be able to build some ramps. We'll see. We almost got the mower working. The mower that's been sitting in the shed for just over a year now doing nothing is now almost working. We've rebuilt the deck, got everything we needed. All we need to do is figure out why now it won't start, which is a new issue. Obviously it started to get it into the shed, because I bought it home on the trailer, drove it off the trailer into the shed. But now it just won't start. It's just one thing after another. And I'm putting pressure on myself to try and figure out the gaps. Because, I don't know, I'm just tired. So tired. No sign of relief coming. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking. Bye. Look at them, they're so funny. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Oh, gee. It's so funny. It's sad. You know what's really genuinely sad and difficult to work through at the moment? Is Luna turns 9 in a few months, and Zia turns 8. She doesn't look 9, oh, she's running around, Same with this one. You wouldn't know that Zia had a, busted ligament a couple of months ago. Or what are we at now? 2 years ago, something like that. She's been slowly getting better. Anyway, I've been working and sending my AIs, doing some research for me, and discovered all sorts of things about the way that Australia operates with pet exports. So I was under the impression that I'd need to get, certifications and clearances and all this sort of thing. And then I could organise... You're so stoic, Luna. You're so stoic. Good girl. And then I could organise my own, you cannot take them by boat, from what I've read. You can only take them by plane, and when you take them by plane, they can only be checked in, underneath, which is not great. There's a couple of assumptions that I made. Number one was that getting a pet travel agent is optional. I was under the impression that it was, and in most countries it is, but in Australia it's a requirement, which is just irritating, but anyway. The other assumption that I made, I remember a little while ago, before the war and all the fuel things changed, that it was potentially going to be that getting a private plane may be on par, if not slightly cheaper, than everything else, but that's not the case. So, anyway, that's what I've learnt. Talk to you all later.